Okay, let's talk about something a little wild. Can a robot tell a good joke? We're going to find out as we dive into the strange new world of AI comedy.
I mean, really think about that. Can a bunch of code, an algorithm, actually make you laugh? Like a real belly laugh, the kind you get from your favorite comedian?
Well, here's the thing. It's not science fiction anymore. It's happening right now. AI is out there, writing jokes, crafting punchlines, and trying its best to be funny.
All right, so first up, can a robot actually be funny? Let's get into the rise of AI humor and figure out how any of this is even possible.
The easiest way to think about it is like a giant puzzle. Imagine the AI has all these pieces, a setup here, a punchline there, maybe a word with a clever double meaning. Its whole job is just to figure out how to fit them all together to create a picture that, well, hopefully makes us laugh. Okay, so how does it actually do that? It's not magic, even if it feels like it. There's some real science going on here. So let's take a peek inside the AI's jokebook. Turns out an AI has three main tools in its comedy toolkit. You've got shape grammars, semantic analysis, and sentiment analysis. Let's walk through what each of these actually means. So first, we have shape grammars. This is literally just the building blocks. Think of it like a builder stocking bricks to make a wall. The AI uses these grammars to build a sentence that, makes sense grammatically. This is step one, the absolute foundation. It's also why the first AI jokes were, well, they were sentences, but they weren't exactly funny. All right, next up, the AI puts on its detective hat. This is called semantic analysis, and it's all about understanding what words mean. Take the word bark, right? It could be a dog or it could be on a tree. This tool helps the AI figure out the context so its jokes don't just fall flat. And yeah, when it gets this wrong, you get those really, really bad puns. And the final piece of the puzzle is sentiment analysis. This is basically the AI trying to read the room. Is the conversation happy, sad, serious? It tries to figure out the emotional vibe so it can tell a joke that fits. But as you can imagine, this is where it gets tricky. AI is famously terrible at picking up on sarcasm, which can lead to some pretty awkward jokes. So we've seen the mechanics, right? We know how an AI builds a joke. But the real question is it any good? How does it stack up against an actual human comedian? It's time for the Comedy Showdown. And this really gets to the heart of it. Because great comedy, the stuff that sticks with you, it's all about that emotional connection with the audience. It's so much more than just putting words in the right order. Let's just put them side by side for a second. A human comedian, they're pulling from life, from shared cultural moments, from real emotions. They use timing, they tell a story. And AI, it's all about data. It's crunched millions of jokes, and it's looking for patterns. It doesn't feel anything, it just predicts what we should find funny. And that's the difference, right? That personal, emotional touch just isn't there. Okay, so if it's missing that human spark, then where is this stuff actually being used? I mean, who's hiring robot comedians? Let's look at where the punchline lands in the real world. And you've almost definitely run into it without even knowing. Think about those witty captions on social media or clever lines in an ad campaign. Sometimes it's even used to brainstorm ideas for TV shows or movies. It's actually perfect for that quick, simple, predictable kind of humor. All right, that brings us to our last section. What does the future of laughter even look like with AI in the picture? Where's all this heading? So, the big fear is, are comedians going to be out of a job? The answer is almost certainly no. This isn't really about replacement, it's about collaboration. Think of it as a new tool for creative people to use, not something that's going to take over. Because really, at the end of the day, what makes us laugh the hardest, it's the personal stories, the unique takes on life, that deep emotional connection. And that is something an algorithm just can't fake, no matter how much data it has. But let's look ahead for a second. As this tech gets smarter and smarter, imagine an AI that knows your sense of humor inside and out. It knows every movie you love, every comedian you follow, and it could create jokes designed specifically for you. And that leaves us with one last, kind of wild thought. If an AI can learn exactly what makes you tick, what you find funny, what's it going to make you laugh at next? And what does that even mean for what comedy is?